Hello, friends. Today I want to talk about a wound that narcissists use against you. They get into your subconscious mind and how this winds up affecting you, even if you're out of the relationship with the narcissist. Okay. So we're going to talk about the wound of not feeling enough. So I'm not really wanting to talk necessarily about why the belief is there, but let's just say you have that belief from childhood. You may not have even known that you had it when you were entering in the relationship with your significant other. But if you're even wondering at this point, if you have that wound, you can ask yourself, do I tend to put other people's perspectives here and my perspective is always less than? Do you feel often compelled to fix other people as if it's almost like an obligation, and as if you don't help other people or fix other people, then something really bad is going to happen to you, okay? Or as if it means something bad about you if you're not able to help them. Do you feel like you have to be perfect? And like if you're not perfect, then people are going to reject you or judge you harshly. Those are some ways you can kind of evaluate it. But what I want to focus on in this video is the way that narcissists use this against you. They use this belief to make you think that if you really mattered, they would change. Now, when I say that out loud, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. But I know from firsthand experience that when you're in a relationship with somebody that is using this belief against you, you don't even realize that that's what they're doing. So here's how to tell if they're using this belief against you and if it's being successful. Okay. Do you find yourself striving to get through to this person as if you truly believe that if you get through to them, things will get better? If you can just explain to them the right way or act in the right way, they will change and the relationship that you guys have will be different and better. Is there still some kind of thought in you that thinks that way? If there is, then that belief is what's compelling you to do that. Because the truth is, if you really knew you mattered, if you really thoroughly, completely were convinced that you matter, you would not tolerate somebody speaking to you abusively. You would not chase after somebody that is purposely ignoring you. You would not strive to get them to see you and to validate your existence if you knew you mattered. You would not ignore your perspectives or hide your reality or hide yourself if you knew you mattered. And if somebody didn't want to change, if somebody was being abusive and rude and unkind and unloving, you would not take responsibility for that if you knew you mattered. You would know that that's on them and that you are a completely different and separate individual and you know who you are. Okay, so I just wanted to put this out there because a lot of times we don't realize why we do certain things. Honestly, if I were to look back at different relationships that I was in where I feel people were high on the scale of narcissism, I wouldn't have logically thought, oh, it's because I don't think I'm enough. That was never in my conscious awareness. That's a belief that's in your subconscious mind. And that's why until we bring a lot of these behaviors into our conscious awareness, we can't change them. So that's the first step. I encourage you to start looking and just being aware of this belief. I am enough just as I am. Are your actions that you take feeding this belief that I am enough, or are your actions actually feeding the belief I'm not enough? If you were to pay attention to what's going on in your mind, are your thoughts feeding the belief I am enough? Or are your thoughts critical and demeaning? And do you very much sound like the narcissist or the toxic person in the confinements of your mind? Okay. Do your feelings, the feelings you feel about yourself, do they reveal that, are they strengthening the belief I am enough or I'm not enough? Because here's the thing, until we heal this wound, we will seek others to heal it. And that's often how we wind up with that magnetic attraction with the narcissist. But when you can start to feed your own belief and fuel yourself from within, then that will break the need to have it healed by somebody else because you are healing it. And when it's healed, then the narcissist can't use it against you. It's not about, if you're out of all toxic relationships, it's not about memorizing red flags so that you never fall for another narcissist again. That's not what's going to determine if you fall for a narcissist again. What will determine it is if you've done the inner work to change who you are and how you feel about yourself. Narcissists are like sharks, right? They're attracted to blood. They're attracted to your wounds. When you heal them, they can't get anything from you. So that's what it's all about. And for that reason, this month in the Thriver School of Transformation, we are actually deconstructing the self-image that narcissists kind of forced onto you, right? Who we are is largely what they made us feel like we are, not really who we really are. And that gets confusing. We have to kind of separate who they made us think we are and how they programmed our subconscious to replay those programs. We have to break out of that so that we can start living as our authentic self. And that's what we're going to do the whole month of September. So if you want to join us, I have a 7-day free trial if you want to check out the school, or if you want to join us for the month, we would love to have you.